MC for today. Before we start the competition, it's my honor to introduce Shin Hyo-sub, the CEO of the Joseon Beats, who will deliver his welcoming remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Shin Hyo-sub with a big round of applause.
신사숙녀 여러분, 피치앳 팰리스 코리아 1.0에 오신 것을 환영합니다. 영국의 앤드류 원장님, 최종구 금융위원장님, 도영심 스텝재단 이사장님, 류진 풍산그룹 회장님, 이명진 신한카드 사장님을 비롯해 국내외에서 참석해 주신 모든 분께 진심으로 감사드립니다. 오늘 피치앳 팰리스 코리아 1.0 본선에 출전한 한국 스타트업 여러분 모두 축하드립니다. 그동안 땀과 눈물로 쌓아올린 기술 역량과 사업 모델을 이 자리에서 마음껏 뽐내시기를 바랍니다. 또 심사위원으로 참석해 주신 기업인, 금융인, 언론인 여러분 모두 고맙습니다. 공정한 심사로 한국을 대표하는 스타트업을 선발해 주시기를 당부드립니다. 피치앳 팰리스는 앤드류 왕자께서 세계 각국의 스타트업을 육성하기 위해 2014년 설립한 공익재단입니다. 지난 5년간 60여 개국에서 120여 차례 스타트업 경연대회를 펼쳤습니다. 스타트업과 투자자를 연결한 사례가 1만 7천여 건이며 이를 통해 1조 3,300억 원의 경제적 가치를 창출했습니다. 피치앳 팰리스가 한국에서 열리는 건 이번이 처음입니다. 스타트업 강국답게 국내 예선에 202개 기업이 지원하면서 경쟁률은 13대 1을 넘겼습니다. 이 가운데 절반은 세계 어디에 내놓아도 손색 없는 훌륭한 스타트업들이라고 피치앳 팰리스 영국 본부가 밝혔습니다. 오늘 본선 무대에는 한국을 대표하는 스타트업 14개 업체가 출전합니다. 이들은 에너지, 드론, 바이오, 블록체인, 헬스케어 등 4차 산업혁명 기술의 거의 모든 분야를 망라하고 있습니다. 피치앳 팰리스 본부는 여러분 앞에서 장을 겨눌 한국 업체들이 지금까지 봤던 출전 업체 중 최고라고 했습니다. 경연을 통해 1위, 3위에 뽑힌 업체들은 올해 말 영국 세인트 제임스 궁전에서 열리는 피치앳 팰리스 글로벌 결선에 진출할 수 있습니다. 앤드류 왕자께서는 이번 행사를 앞두고 한국은 건강한 스타트업 문화의 중심지라면서 한국 스타트업들의 세계 시장 진출을 돕겠다고 하셨습니다. 국내 스타트업들이 글로벌 네트워크를 만들고 투자를 유치해 해외로 진출할 수 있는 기회를 거머쥐시기를 기원합니다. 지금 한국 경제는 성장 둔화와 일자리 감소라는 구조적 문제에서 좀처럼 벗어나지 못하고 있습니다. 청년들의 스타트업 창업 활성화는 이 문제를 풀 수 있는 좋은 해법이 될 수 있을 것으로 기대합니다. 피치앳 팰리스 코리아 1.0을 계기로 한국이 창업국가, 혁신국가로 도약할 수 있기를 진심으로 기원합니다. 감사합니다.
Thank you, Mr. Shin Hyo-sub. Now, it's my great honor to introduce His Royal Highness, the Duke of York, Prince Andrew, the founder of Picheat Palace, for his keynote speech. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome His Royal Highness.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's an enormous pleasure to welcome you to Pitch at Palace Career 1.0. I founded Pitch at Palace in 2014 as a result of trying to work out how we were going to be able to improve the chances of the next generation of businesses get support and starting. As a result of that, that one event in 2014, we've gone on to do 45 events last year around the world, and as you've heard, we're now in 62 countries around the world. Bringing this global movement to Korea is vitally important. Korea is a hotbed of innovation and really high-tech businesses. It's also a place that has a very close relationship with the United Kingdom, and for those two reasons, I think it's very important that we're here today. What is Pitch at Palace, and how do I want you to help? And the answer is actually very simple. You will hear from 14 businesses today and entrepreneurs, all of whom have had some very interesting ideas. They've put them together and they've put them into a business. But moving that business forward into something that is going to grow, is going to scale, is going to get investment, is going to then move on and perhaps go to IPO, probably go to IPO, all requires help and support. And in most countries that I have visited with Pitch, the government of that particular country has a network and an organization that does this. And we fit neatly into that organization in order to add value, to add validation, and to help those businesses not only get awareness within their country, but also expand their horizons beyond just their own domestic market. So a couple of things for you to think about this afternoon or this evening. One of which is that every single one of you sitting in the room today can make a difference to these businesses. You may not realize it sitting here now, but after you've heard them, I know that many of you will suddenly go, I know exactly how I can help that business, and we need to make an introduction to this person, or they need to speak to that advisor, or they need to go and look at this particular solution. So there are a great many things that you can do. The most important is just to listen and to make the connection and connect with the businesses at the networking session afterwards. Don't forget, most of you, I suspect, have downloaded the app on various different platforms, and you can connect with the entrepreneurs through that if you don't actually manage to do it today. Now, on the other side of the coin are the entrepreneurs. Now, the entrepreneurs will come up one after the other, and they will give their 3-minute pitches. They fully understand that none of you know anything about their business. And so it's for them, in the 3 minutes, to give you as much information about their business and their idea as they can. But the key element in all of this is what I call their ask. And each one of them will have something that they will be asking the audience for in terms of how you can help them move to the next stage. Just remember, though, there is an automatic assumption that they're going to need investment, and so that's not really the help that I want you to provide. I want you to either think about people who can mentor these businesses, can advise these businesses, or perhaps you know how they can be given access to somebody's distribution system or supply chains in order for them to begin to earn revenue. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. It's the connections that you can make for these businesses that is the thing that makes the biggest difference. So sit back, enjoy the ride. The entrepreneurs know that I take great pride and pleasure in putting them under pressure. And so they are ready to go. I hope you're ready to go. I'm sure that it's going to explain to you, but these two fine gentlemen standing on my left here, in case any of them go over 3 minutes, that's how we stop them. We don't want them to go over 3 minutes. And the other thing is that if they don't make the ask, you make sure that you get them to ask.
Got it.
All right?
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's an enormous pleasure to welcome you here this evening. Enjoy it. I will come back at the end. Oh, and you, of course, are going to be the ones that determine who gets selected at the end of the day because of what your voting is. And I look forward to coming back at the end to be able to tell you which one you've chosen. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much indeed. Enjoy the evening.
Thank you once again. Thank you once again for the insightful speech. And now let us begin the Pitch at Palace. Let me explain the brief introduction. Pitch at Palace was founded by Duke of York in 2014 as a unique initiative to give a platform to entrepreneurs. Pitch at Palace gives entrepreneurs the opportunity to meet the people who can make their business dreams become a reality. This is the first time the Pitch Palace has come to Korea, and I would like to stress how important this initiative will be, providing Korean entrepreneurs a platform to grow and develop their businesses on a global stage. Additionally, I would like to go over a few housekeeping points. We encouraged you to share your experience today with your network using social media. You can use Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn to share your favorite entrepreneurs. And you should have all downloaded the Pitch at Palace application on your way into the event. And hopefully a member of Pitch at Palace team has scanned your QR. If you haven't downloaded the application yet, you can find it in the application store or Google Play Store. Wi-Fi is available in the venue, and you can find the Wi-Fi information on the back of your badge. Once you have been scanned in, you can use the application to discover more about upcoming Pitch at Palace events. You can also connect with today's audience and entrepreneurs and send messages to them. And as you may have noticed, there is no judges today. This is because you, the audience, will be judging. Using the application, you can select your favorite 3 entrepreneurs during the voting session. The top 3 entrepreneurs will then represent Korea at Pitch at Palace Global 4.0 in London in December. For any of your friends and family who weren't able to join us tonight, they can follow the event live on YouTube, as the pitches are live streamed on YouTube through the Duke of York's YouTube channel. Now, let's begin the competition. The first category is agriculture, energy, and renewables technology. I would like to first invite Ms. Park Hae-rin, representing Inomad. Welcome her. Thank you.
Imagine Kenya, one of the conserved country in the world. But you know what? More than 90% of them use smartphone in Kenya. We are getting hyper-connected by mobile devices. But there is a problem. Unlikely all of us here, 1/3 of the global population has no access to electricity. In Kenya, they have to walk 2 to 10 kilometers to just charge their phone. Hi, my name is Harian Park, founder and CEO of Enomed. Enomed want to decentralize traditional energy system. We want to provide an affordable, sustainable, and accessible energy system. This is our product, Enomed Uno. It looks like a tumbler, but this is a power station. This is the world's first portable scale hydropower station. It converts any type of running water into stored energy. Anyone, even you, can produce your own energy with Mother Nature around us. Now we are selling our product to US camping and outdoor market. We've been sold more than 20,000 units directly online, and we are planning to expand our market to Europe and Japan by partnership with a global big brand like Patagonia from this summer. And we are planning to have a second version. Our second product will change the whole new story. That will be connected. That is not only harnessing energy from running water, but also collecting data, power data, and location of users in the real-time base. All of our users will be connected. All of our users will create a huge, giant virtual hydro power station globally. And with the data, they can benefit carbon credit by the power output of the user. Use this Enomed Uno. There are 100 million people in the Southeast Asia living near the river but has no access to electricity. We want to bring our product to people who are eager to have access to electricity. We are looking for partners to share our mission to the world, and also we are looking for a potential partnership with a carbon trust in UK to simulate our second version, how we can benefit local people with our Enomed Uno product. And also we want to have a partnership with the UK government for their £100 million size energy access project in Africa. Thank you.
Great. So, Ms. Park, I have a question. So, why did you choose water, especially among many, many natural resources?
First of all, we are not trying to competing with the other energy resources like solar or wind. But as you know, Earth is covered by water, 70%. And because of water has a very stable, you can get a 24 hours generated available energy resource by the nature.
And this also works in slow current water.
Yes, you can submerge this under the river, but also you can tow behind the moving vehicle like a kayak, canoe, or yacht.
Thank you, Ms. Park.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Ladies and
Harian
gentlemen,
Park from
for
Enomed.
those who believe in Ms. Park's vision, please support her and vote for her. And next participant from the same category coming up, Ms. Chang Sung-eun, represent Yolk.
Good evening, Your Highness and ladies and gentlemen. I'm Sang-eun, founder of Yoke. Yoke is a Korean startup striving to create a better world through the solar technology. 1 in 5 children in Africa cannot attend school because they are sent to work instead. To solve this issue of child labor, Yoke installs a solar-powered charging station called Solar Cow at school in Kenya. We also provided students with power milk, which are the portable power batteries in the shape of milk bottles. Students come to school each morning to charge this power milk through the Solar Cow. Education is what takes place while they're waiting for the power milk to be charged. because they have to wait anyway, right? And after school, they go home with a fully charged power source that can serve the entire household for charging their cell phone, radios, and lights. By providing access to the electricity, we help families to save the money that they would otherwise spend to buy the kerosene and power. The families can also save 4 to 6 hours of walking to the nearest charging station. This saving compensates parents for sending their children to school instead of to a job. One solar cow costs $9,000, and 250 children/households can get the benefit from it. It means with only $36, we can prevent the child labor and bring them to school for several years. Compared to the conventional solution to prevent the child labor, it only costs like 3%. Such drastic cost reduction is due to the feature of sustainable energy, the solar energy. And it's even better because we don't have to connect the grid to the household because the children deliver the energy. Solar cow shows that the problem we face can be solved so effectively and powerfully when we harness the nature in a creative way. Thank you.
So, Ms. Chung,
Ask.
right on time.
Right. I forgot
one
to
more.
ask.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, Your Highness, I would like to ask to use your power and influence to make a better place, better world. The world that children can have the childhood and education opportunity. I am well aware of that you are interested in supporting children through your charitable trust. If you can donate one solar cow, it will become a great first step on its journey. And ladies and gentlemen, if you know anyone who can distribute the solar cow in developing countries, please connect us. And before that, please vote for Yoke. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Chung. So I have one question.
Okay,
Why is the design cow?
good question. Because in developing countries, the children cannot go to school because they have to take care of the cow, goats, the livestock. So sometimes they have to, feed them and clean the poops of the cow with their bare hands. Now, with the solar cow, they can go to school.
Thank you, Ms. Chung.
Thank you.
For those who believe in Ms. Chung's idea, please support her and vote for her. For the second category, business and consumer products and service, I would like to invite Mr. Song Jae-min, representing Joy Drone.
Hello everyone, my name is Jae-min Song, Marketing Manager of Joy Drone. And since I mentioned drone, you may imagine Chinese company, DJI. But what they make is for hobby. And what we make is industrial UAV, which can fly much longer with strong power. Industrial UAV brought an innovation in primary industry. For example, in Indonesia, they have 18,000 islands. And it takes 26 hours to move fishes from fishermen to collection place. But with our UAV, we make it within an hour. Likewise, industrial UAV market is growing rapidly. It's expected to reach $90 billion by 2020. Behind, in the slide, is our product. It's 2-meter size, which is a little bit bigger than your table, and made by carbon fiber. This is an VTOL, which means vertically takeoff and landing. So anybody can control easily. It also has overwhelming mechanical performances compared with competitors include DJI. 110 kilometers of flight distance and 90 minutes of flight hour is 3 to 4 times longer than the competitors. Other model has 50 kilos of payload, which is 2 times stronger than competitors. Last but not least, we have RAT technology, which ensure our UAV has 4 times longer telecommunication distance in the dead spot. With this technology, we have entered various markets with the contacts. In Malaysia, we made $3 million of contracts about smart farming. So our UAV will fly over, spraying chemicals, and do the mapping missions. In Indonesia, we make $2 million of contracts about fish tracking and fish delivery service with Google and local fish commerce company. And recently, we have entered American market with local company in Silicon Valley about solving bird problem. And we think this is a great chance to export our product in American agriculture market. So, through today's pitch, we want to be connected with Department of Agriculture and related company in America. Also, we are looking for great distribution company, such as Amazon in America and Coupang in Korea, where can use our 50 kilos payloads UAV. And last, we are also raising funds. Since I cannot bring the product, we added a small Twitter link over down there. If you want to see more pictures or videos, you can find over there. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Song. I would like to ask you one question. Could you explain more what kind of industries can use your drone?
Well, actually, our best potential is that any kinds of business can use it. That's why we are love to come to this event, and we always love to accept suggestions. For now, it's agriculture, about spraying, but for security, because our UAV can fly longer distance with long flight hour, surveillance, fishery, and so on.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
For those of you who believe in Mr. Song's idea, please support him and vote for him. Next participant from the same category coming up, I would like to invite Mr. Lee Dong-jae, representing Pitch It.
Pitch at Palace is a great event, but why do we need it? I'm not saying that we don't. We need it very desperately. But why? I'm here tonight with my own solution to this problem of startups, the inefficient nature of startup funding, meeting investors and mentors. The problem is that we don't have an efficient contact point, a go-to place. Imagine an investor having an hour-long lunch meeting every day, and that person can only meet 30 startups a month, 360 a year, not enough to cover thousands that are born every year. And for startups like us, it's even worse, because we don't have a go-to place to ask for investment, sell our products. We need feedback, but what we get from our friends is that it's really good. This is a deadlock. When startups are trying to innovate the world, why is there nobody trying to innovate the ways startups raise funds and change the world? So, Pitch It is solving this problem by taking elevator pitch online. Startups can upload 2-minute pitch videos on our mobile app, and investors can go through them by swiping like or next, like a dating app. And when they like the videos, they match and have a chat room opened. They can communicate, share contacts, or set up a meeting there. This way, investors can go over 1,000 ideas a month, not 30, and that's 12,000 a year. And startups can also be exposed to hundreds of investors. So people love it, because we have over 30,000 traffic, 50 investors, and 100 startups signed up even before the launch of the app. We only have a landing page. That's Pitch It. We're innovating the way startups raise funds to pursue their own innovations. So tonight, to take Pitch It global and big, we have 2 asks. First, please be our users. To all the guests and investors here tonight, we will send you the free subscription code that has access to all the functions, including the premium ones that we will charge later. So please come see us after and give us your contact info. We will send you the code. And second, we want to connect with global accelerators to help startups in our platform and source projects for them. We're already connecting with Pitcher Palace team, Reese, since Monday, but if you can, also have an hour with Your Royal Highness with all respect, the great supporter of startups, we'll be very happy. And we want to connect with the CEO of Y Combinator, Dcamp, Techstars, and more. So please, to support all the startups' visions and stop all the atrocities, vote for us, and let's make it happen. Thank you.
Right on time, Mr. Lee. So, how do you collect the pool of all the startups and all the investors in your pitch it?
Thank you. So one of the ways we do it is by hosting regular competitions. So even before the app, we started getting application for the competition, and it was fanatic because people were looking for these kind of channels that could happen to give them opportunities that they didn't have access to, because not everybody are used to startups and know all the investors. A lot of disenfranchised people and people of lacking opportunities don't have that infrastructure. And through the regular competitions that we host, and that advertisement actually picks up people even before the app launch.
Thank you. For those who believe in Mr. Dongjae Lee's idea, please support him and vote for him. Thank you. And the third category is consumer and industrial IoT. I would like to invite Mr. Oh Hyun-ung representing PyQuant.
Hi, I'm Chris, the CEO of PyQuant. Have you ever worried about what you eat? How do you check what you eat? PyQuant has a solution for the problem. We developed a component detecting sensor and device using light. It can detect any substances up to molecular unit, regardless the form of solid, liquid, and even gas. The strong point is non-contact, non-destructive, so the objects don't need to be damaged. Most of all, it is small and affordable enough so that everyone can use it anytime and anywhere. The first detector we developed is food scanner. The food scanner can detect not only spoiled and infected food, but also substances we should not eat due to the religious reason and allergy. By successfully solving the problem, we've signed a contract for about 500,000 units of the products so far. We also developed a water scanner that can detect diverse types of bacteria and heavy metal in the water. This water scanner is recognized by Bill Gates Foundation, and we are going to support 4.5 billion people who lack access to sanitation across the world. Our technology not only can be applied to the food, but also to diverse fields, from smart factory, smart farm, smart home, explosive and drug and medical equipment, where you can diagnose cancer using only a skin scanning process alone. Our sensor also can be customized to detect any substances requested by partners within 3 months. For example, we can install our sensor in baby bottle sterilizer to make sure that they are thoroughly disinfected. Also, we can insert it in washing machine. We can detect the remaining detergent in the fabric. Now, we are working with diverse global partners, including Dyson and Burberry in UK, and our goal is to reach 50 number of companies using our sensor until by end of this year. With PyCount, you can solve all concern just using light. Expose light, analyze light. Was PyCount. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Oh Hyun-dong. So it seems like your item is really connected to our daily lives, like
Yeah.
skins, and once we can just check the health condition.
Right.
But it seems like it needs more marketing. What's your marketing sales plan in the future?
Actually, we are focused on B2B and B2G. So because many of global partners like Dyson or Burberry, they already have their marketing and distributing power, right? Yeah. So we are participate such a event and conference to meet such a business partners.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
For those who believe in Mr. Oh's idea, please support him and vote for him. And next participant from the same category, come on up. I would like to invite Mr. Vladimir Moon, representing the Wave Walk.
Hello, everybody. I've been actually raised in Russia, and over there, people don't trust their doctors. They don't take a lot of medicine. Here in Korea, it's totally different story, right? We trust medicine, and we take it a lot. But it has really dangerous side effect. It's helping grow the bacteria that are resistant to antibiotics. And it's a huge problem. According to UN report, by year 2050, it will be 10 million people who are going to die from it. That's why detecting bacteria on time is very, very important. But we know how to do this since 200 years old, when it was first discovered. You take a sample at the time, you put it on agar, which is bacteria food. In a couple of days, you can count. But you will be surprised, to this day, 200 years later, we still do the same procedure. Hundreds of thousands of samples are being taken at the factories, laboratories, and hospitals every day. We at the Wave Talk want to change this paradigm and want to save millions of hours every year of waiting time by introducing the test that can be decreased from days to just hours. We shoot a laser in a sample, and we capture the dynamic light intensity picture, and by our software, we can say if the water is clean or not. We're launching our first product this year. It's going to be a laboratory device for industrial plants. Even though we are a young company, 2.5 years old, we are a team of 21 people. We raised over $4 million. We have more than 10 patents. And last year, we accumulated $150,000 from pilot projects only. And actually, this year already, we received a purchasing order from one of the largest beverage companies in Korea, even without the product ready yet. This company actually takes 400 samples per day, and if we sell just disposables to them, it will accumulate over $5 million per year just from this one client. We are looking for overseas partners, strategic partners, that can help us to integrate our product inside their product or safety. We're looking for partners in such areas as water purifiers, home appliance, water companies, such as Diageo or Unilever or United Utilities. We believe that our final goal would be to make the sensor very small, that it can be embedded in some home appliance, except, for example, water purifiers or humidifiers, and can bring to everybody's home. Thank you very much. This is why we believe we are a startup that can save the most lives on Earth.
Thank you, Mr. Moon. Could you explain actually more about the home appliance? Because
Right.
bacteria is not very familiar with us, so.
Yeah, I will give you just a brief outlook that bacteria is everywhere. And probably you drink a lot of bacteria from your tap water, even if it's purified, right? And to prevent this, we want to build a small sensor inside it, so you will exactly know when the water is not good to drink.
Thank you. Thank you
you
very
very
much. For those who believe in Mr. Moon's idea, please support him and vote for him. Thank you. And for the fourth category, cybersecurity, data management and analytics, I would like to invite Mr. Seok Jung-hyun, representing Master BD.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Seok Jung-hyun. I'm a CTO of Master BD. In the first industrial age, we see many devices working for human beings. Was it Hyundai Motors? We don't need our car key anymore. Instead, we can open our car's door and drive it using our cell phone. Also, there is an Amazon Go store. As you leave the store with selected items, your cell phone automatically pays for them. These cases are examples using connected device technology. Here, we have to know that device security is very important when you use these services. Imagine a situation that the device security is breached. Your car will be controlled by others, and you may have to pay for what you didn't buy. Device security is not optional. It is essential for the safe service. In MWC Barcelona 2019, SK Telecom unveiled a quantum cryptography gateway solution for device security. However, many experts found that its encrypted key transmission method had some loopholes. We improved those problems. Our device security solution is more powerful and light. It was approved by our multinational patents in the US, China, and Japan. Also, we have an active discussion is going on with various companies, especially British Telecom in the UK. In conclusion, today, every device is connected to the internet. We need to apply strong security to these devices, and Master BD has the solution. For the better and safer connected world, please choose Master BD. Thank you for listening.
Thank you. I would like to ask, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Because I saw so many companies that you worked with, like
Yeah.
Amazon Go. And where do you see yourself in 5 years? Like, what technologies are you developing more in the future?
Excuse me. Yeah. Our technology is similar to quantum cryptography and blockchain. We want to develop our technology for customers safe, because device security is the most important thing in the first industrial age. Because if it is broken, everything is nothing. Yeah. So we want to develop our technology for this. Yeah.
And also blockchain.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. For those who believe in Mr. Seok's idea, please support him and vote for him. And next participant from the same category, come on up. And I would like to invite Ms. An Hae-yoon, representing TG360 Technologies.
Your Royal Highness, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Haeyeon An, and I am the Marketing Director at TG360 Technologies. Our company is a big data analytics and AI-based data management platform company. The TG in our name stands for Targeting Gates. To explain what that is, think of the movie Stargate, an early 1990 sci-fi movie. In the movie, a gateway called Stargate is open for people on Earth to enter and explore the other world. Like the movie, we wanted to provide a gateway for companies to explore how their customers behave in the digital world. Through this, companies have a 360 view of their customers and use this information to target, thus the name TG360. We began as a DMP solution for a demand-side platform company. We collected and analyzed digital data to target online ads. Although targeting improved, there were still issues of ad waste. A study shows that marketers believe that 30% of their marketing budget is wasted, and another study shows that 50% of ads are not seen by consumers. To solve this issue, we believe that integrating our third-party data to customers' data will help companies have a better understanding of their customers and, as a result, target better to the right people. By doing so, companies can reduce ad waste, and consumers are only exposed to ads that they're interested in. TG360 collects the most volume of third-party data in Korea. We collect about 40 terabytes of behavior data, and we have more than 40 million users' data profiling. We also have to analyze 250 terabytes of data every day. We developed a skill called ID pairing, where we can match several non-identifiables ID to a single virtual ID. And we also developed a model called lookalike for companies wanting to find consumers who look like their customers. Our platform is a cloud SaaS-based platform called Molecule, which is the first of its kind to be provided in Korea. Ever since launching Molecule in January, many companies have shown interest, and some are in the process of buying our product. We would like to ask the audience to introduce us to a global third-party data provider or a DSP company like Lotomy or Adobe to help us expand into the global market. We have the skill and solution, we just need data. So please introduce us. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Sun. I would like to ask, how do you collect the behavior data and big data for your company?
Well, we collect data from the DSP company, which is an online advertising company where they buy ad placements online. So from there, we collect all the users' online behavior data, where they went into, which sites they went into, and which keywords they searched.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For those who believe in Ms. An's idea, please support her and vote for her. And for the next category, Fintech and Blockchain, I would like to invite Mr. Ha Sung-hyun, representing Moin.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sung-hyun from Moin. Moin is a cross-border remittance company based on blockchain. And recently, actually, it was our 3rd anniversary. Currently, we send money to Singapore, Australia, USA, China, and Japan. So cross-border remittance, it's basically about keeping the connection between people. So what happens is, usually it could be, like, say, a parent who is working abroad, sending money back home to their families. Or it could be supporting your child who is studying abroad in some different country. Or simply, maybe it could be purchasing something from another country. This market, cross-border remittance market, is a $600 billion market, and it continues to grow. So what kind of problem are we trying to solve? Cross-border remittance is very expensive, very slow, and very complicated and difficult to use. If you were to send money within Korea, in between the same border, then it is very quick. In case of Korea, it's real time, and it's free. However, if you were to send money abroad, it's very expensive. And the reason for this is because there are a lot of intermediary banks in between different kinds of financial institutions. Now, how Moin solved this problem is using the blockchain technology. At first, Moin used the public blockchain, such as Bitcoins and Ethereums. Later on, Moin moved on using to private blockchains, such as the Stellar network. And in resolution, Moin was able to lower the cost down 90%, increase the time of the transaction 4 times, and also simplify the process so that you could use our service anytime, anywhere, 24/7. Now, we don't only use the blockchain method. We also use a non-blockchain method such as a pulling and netting. So using these different kinds of methods, we're currently coming up with a whole new mathematically optimized algorithm to use many different kinds of methods to send money abroad so that you could use the most efficient way to send money abroad. We have made some great achievements so far. We have acquired over $3 million of investment so far. We have over 40,000 users, and every year our transaction volume increases over 800%. And also we have won an award from the Financial Supervisory Service of Korea, which is like an FCA of UK. Now, in Northeast Asia, we have a lot of customers, so we have some experiences. However, in UK and EU, we do not. And as everybody knows, with no doubt, London is the most leading global finance sector in the world, and also it has a great environment for fintech companies. So here, today, we ask for your support to help us reach out to the financial institutions and also to the finance programs, the great programs such as the FCA Sandbox programs, so that we may be able to successfully launch in the London market, and from there to reach out to the global market as well. Our goal is to expand to a global market from London to offer our service, our efficient service, globally to individuals and businesses around the world. Thank you very much.
Right on time. And I would like to ask you that there's 40,000 users right now,
Yes.
and how much money is coming in and out? Like how much money? Yeah.
That is a top secret. But we can say that it is an extensive amount, and these 40,000 users, they send money. They could be monthly or weekly basis, so it's really periodically repeating basis. So it's a huge amount, actually.
And what's your plan to increase the users? What's your marketing plan?
So we're welcome for both. It could be users or the transaction volumes. As long as a lot of people use our service, and as long as we can actually make the whole remittance global network much better anywhere in the country that you live in, that is our goal. That is what we hope to achieve. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
For those who believe in Mr. Hu's idea, please support him and vote for him. And next participant from the same category, come on up. And I would like to invite Mr. David Cho, representing Sandstone.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How many of you shop online? Well, I did earlier today, and the card number that I used was 9977, 2265, 3715, 1724, expiration date June of next year, and CVC of 343. So you might be surprised that I'm sharing my credit card number with you, but this is what you all do every day, every time you pull out your credit card to make a payment or make an online transaction. With Sandstone technology, we enable credit card companies to generate dynamic card numbers for each transaction, even without a network. So you don't have to incur heavy costs for infrastructure, merchant acquisition, network access, or maintenance. We currently have 40 patents across 6 regions. You can also customize your virtual card numbers and save it at trusted merchants. You can also create, I'm sorry.
Okay.
In Korea, our clients include Lotte members as well as Hanoi Insurance. We also are the first Korean company to be part of the Global Entrepreneurs Program in the UK, sponsored by the Department of International Trade. Our partners currently are NatWest, the Royal Bank of Scotland, as well as the FCA. In terms of our ask, I could ask you for connections to large credit card companies, but the first thing I want to do is ask this. We are dedicated to go global. We already have a team on the ground in London. I am moving there next week with my family. So please vote for us to advance to the finals. We promise to represent Korea well. We promise to make Korea proud. We promise to show that a Korean startup can succeed on a global scale. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So how is it possible without changing existing payment? I know that it's like, it can go right on the
Yes.
card. How is
So
that
currently you see a lot of mobile payment technologies that are becoming very popular. But You know, when I try to shop, you see Naver Pay, Kakao Pay, Android Pay. You never see Apple Pay. But the problem here is merchant acquisition. But with our technology, all this information is formatted as standard cardholder data, like 16-digit card number, expiration date, as well as CVC. So without changing any kind of infrastructure, you can use our technology to create a dynamic card number.
And if you get investment through here, what would you like to do? How are you going to spend it?
So currently, our focus is in London as well as Korea. And this technology can be licensed throughout the world for any kind of authentication technology. So we expect to expand globally very aggressively.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
For those who believe in Mr. David Cho's idea, please support him and vote for him. For the next category, health, fitness, and medical technology, I would like to invite Mr. Choi Woo-jin, representing Blue Spine Technology.
Hello, I'm Woo-jin Choi, and CEO of Blue Spine Technology, and I'm a neurosurgeon. Many spinal surgeries gave me a question. Even the technology and ergonomics has been developed, but why the patients are increased? I found the reason in the spinal pelvic malalignment. So I started the spinal correction. Especially, I focused on the children with sclerosis. The prevalence was 3% 10 years ago, but now it's up to 10% worldwide. That means in South Korea, we have 700,000 students who have scoliosis. Scoliosis is related with pelvic rotation, leg discrepancy, and flat foot. It started from 5 years old. To check, we have to use X-rays, but radiation exposure is the problem. So I made the device that can the optic device that can diagnose and analyze the spinal alignment. Using this device, you can check from the younger ages. And with our bespoke foot orthotics, we can correct the spine and prevent. With this background, I built my company last November, and for 2 months, we made $300,000 revenue for 2 months. And this year, we expect $1.5 million. With our patents and technology, we made NDA with the UK companies. And from this July, we will start education and distribution in Newcastle. And we are preparing for the clinical test together. When I talked to the doctors in the Sheffield Hospital, I was very shocked because there is no screening test for children with scoliosis and no prevention in UK. The main reason why I choose UK was the BBC article in 2018. 1,000 patients go to Germany for their scoliosis surgery annually, and they spend 40,000 pounds. But with our device and correction systems, you just need 250 pounds to prevent and correct. We are enrolled in the GP program, and the West Development Bank considers investment on us, and the NIHR considers adapting our systems in Cardiff. We applied our technology to the seat modules in the car, and we already made NDA with the Volkswagen groups. And from this July, we will start driving tests. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Choi.
Yeah.
I would like to ask you, if you get investment from here, how would you like to use it? How are you going to spend it?
Oh, actually, we will. I have 2 plans. One is to run the clinical test more deeply and to succeed for the success in the UK, to spread our market to EU and USA. And as I told you, we'll have to start the driving test for the Volkswagen groups, and I will use the investment money for.
And what would you like to ask to the investors? Your
Yes,
ask?
Oh,
Your
yes. I hope you too consider the investment owners to share the future with us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For those who believe in Mr. Che's idea, please support him and vote for him. The participant from the same category coming up, and I would like to invite Mr. Choi Hyun-chul, representing 이놈들 랩.
Okay. Yeah. Hello everyone. My name is Hyun-chul Choi. I'm the CEO of Inom Lab. Our company is spin-off from Samsung Electronics. With the development of smartwatch, with development of AI, the use of smartwatch is increasing. However, how can we talk to smartwatch? Unfortunately, we have to use the speakerphone. This is problem because everybody can hear your conversation, right? This is privacy issue. So we start to solve this issue. We are now focusing on the vibration and our body. First, we made some small actuator to make vibration in your wrist, and we make some algorithm to transmit the vibration path through your hand. Finally, we make a sound in your fingertip. So if you touch an ear like this, you can hear some sound. Your fingertip will be speaker. And furthermore, we can transmit the digital data as well as sound. So by using this, you can touch the remote controller. The TV know who you are and recommend the channel for you. This means that we can record the whole your life. It's a life logging for IoT, for healthcare. And do you know everyone's body is different? It means that your body makes a unique signal from same vibration. By using this, it can use to recognize user like a fingerprint and iris. So we can do it. So you just touch the lucky the door, car, tablet, PC, it will open. Your hand, your body will be smart key. We already have 19 patents worldwide. And we also made some product. Look at the picture. The picture shows the reaction of our product. We start with the fingertip communication, now expanding into IoT, healthcare, biometrics. Our technology can be applied to many fields. So we are looking for partner who apply our technology and go together. And we're looking for investor for funding. So please remember us. We are 이놈들 랩, 이놈들 연구소, and Signal. This is our brand. Thank you. And
Actually, you have to stop.
yeah. I'm not good to speak English here, so
okay.
I'm using this. I can.
Okay.
I speak Korean. Please, please use the translator
I'll
device.
ask the question in English, and actually I can explain it in Korean. And how would you like to spend your fund if you get the monies from the fund? 투자 받으면은 어떻게 쓰실 예정인가요?
저희는 please translate.
Everyone wear the earphones.
Sorry. 저희는 기술 회사입니다. 그래서 기술 연구에 집중할 생각입니다. 기존에 제품을 만들어서 킥스타터 인디고고에서 $2.2 밀리언 달성한 경험이 있습니다. 그 경험에서 저희는 제품을 만드는 것보다 기술을 만드는 걸 더 잘하는구나라는 걸 알게 됐습니다. 그래서 투자를 받게 되면 다양한 곳에 적용할 수 있도록 기술을 더 확장해 나갈 계획입니다.
So they're going to invest on technology mostly. Thank you.
Thank you.
For those who believe in Mr. Hyun-chul Choi's idea, please support him and vote for him. Next participant from the same category, come on up, and I would like to invite Mr. Hae Gang-ro, representing Welt.
Hi, my name is Ken, co-founder of Vault. And I'd like to start off by asking a couple questions to the audience. Now, how many of you here have ever used a wearable device like Apple Watch, Samsung Galaxy Watch, Fitbit? Okay, I can see many hands. How many of you are still using that? All right, not so many. Okay, thank you very much. As you may imagine, wearable device industry have been very popular over the past few years. There's many companies going into this industry like Apple, Fitbit, Samsung, and even Xiaomi. However, they share a same problem, which is that users stop using them. In fact, 33% of users give up using their wearable device within 6 months. And survey shows that it's usually because they forget to wear them, or they simply get bored with it. That is why we came up with this new wearable device that's able to solve this problem. I introduce you to the Smart Belt, the easiest healthcare device with cutting-edge sensor tech. Now, there are two things that make Welt so unique. First, it's able to measure and track so many key health data points that actually matters, like your eating habits, waist size, activity level, sitting hours, and even your fall risk. And this is all done at the same time with a single device. This is something no other wearable device can do in the market. Now, second point, Welt is so easy to use. You simply wear this belt, and that's it. It automatically syncs with its companion app. We put in cutting-edge sensor tech into a fashion accessory that you're already familiar with. Plus, the battery runs an amazing life of 60 days. So you don't have to worry about charging your device for at least 2 months. Now, it's been a little over a year since our release. We've been able to sell a little more than 10,000 units, mainly in Korea and Japan. And amazingly, we've helped accumulate more than 10 million data sets. With the data sets, we'll be applying machine learning to accurately predict someone's health risks and help prevent chronic diseases worldwide. Also, we've been able to apply for more than 14 patents globally, and we were successful in raising $3 million in US dollars in our recent Series A. With the money raised, we'll be investing heavily in developing new features that will really help people prevent chronic diseases. But nonetheless, I see branding is very important for Welt. That's why we wish to collaborate with fashion brands worldwide. If members of the audience who can introduce us to global fashion brands like Burberry or Paul Smith, please do. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rowe. So what would you like to ask to the future investors?
For the future investors who are passionate about preventive healthcare and data analysis and helping people prevent chronic diseases, please find me. Also, investors who can introduce us to global fashion brands, please feel free to approach me. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Rowe. For those who believe in Mr. Rowe's idea, please support him and vote for him. Thank you. And for the next category, robotics, artificial intelligence, and virtual reality, I would like to invite Jang Jae-hee representing Toruk.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jae-hee Chang. This is Liku, and we are from Toruk. A robot in every home. When do you think this future will come? At Toruk, we build robots to bring this future. Today, I want to make a claim that the future is not far from us because of Liku. What do I mean? How am I so sure? Well, please look at this slide. What kind of electronic device can make people have that kind of expression on their face? None, I believe. I have many pictures just like that. People holding Liku in their arms and willingly interact with. this can be very powerful. And why? Well, you all have smartphones, and some of you probably have smart speakers at home. And how often do you say, "OK Google," or "Hi Alexa"? Talking to non-living objects, you don't feel very comfortable about it, do you? Now, please look at Liku. Without any commands or remote control, Liku walks, talks, and dances, freely expressing its own emotions, just like a living creature. And this is what makes people interact with Liku willingly. And when there is willingness, just imagine how much can be done. One area we are exploring and seeing a lot of potential is Liku in a service context, especially when it comes to curing and caring. Liku can do a lot. For caring, Liku can be a grandchild to your parents or a sibling to your single child, or it can also be a pet for your single friends. For curing, Liku can be used in autism therapy, which many researchers have proven its effectiveness. All these are possible because Liku is built like a living creature. This empowers Liku to be a more advanced interface activated by voice. If you still have doubts, I hope.
Thank you, Ms. Chung. Do you believe that humans can fall in love with robots?
To be honest, I didn't think I would fall in love with this robot. But I spent about more than 6 months just interacting with this robot. You can. You absolutely can. And we see many witnesses in the market.
And what would you like to ask to the investors?
We are actively seeking investors. We are in the Series B funding, and it seems like in Korea it's quite difficult. The market has not been created yet, but I'm pretty sure all of us are believing in that the market will come. So please connect us with the right investors. We are going global. That's why we are here. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Chung. For those who believe in Ms. Chung's idea, please support it and vote for her. Thank you. And ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the most important segment of the event, which is to vote. You can vote for your 3 favorite entrepreneurs using Peach at Palace app, which you can download from the App Store or Google Play Store. To access the voting, you need to press the "It's your time to vote" button. You have 3 minutes to select your top 3 entrepreneurs, and if you have difficulty, please raise your hands. We will make sure that someone will help you. Before announcing the winners, I would like to inform the participants that if your name is announced, please come up on the stage. Thank you. We have 30 seconds to vote. One second, we're collecting all the data. Can all the entrepreneurs come up to the stage? Everyone. Thank you. 다 올라오시면 됩니다. 스테이지 위로 올라오시면 됩니다. Please wait for a second until we collect all the data. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much indeed for all of you participating this afternoon. I would like just first of all to pay a huge debt of gratitude to our partners here in Korea for making everything that we have done possible, and particularly to Chosun Ebel, who have helped us bring Pitch, but also give us the venue at the Asian Leadership Conference. I have to say that it's been a fascinating afternoon or evening, and I make no bones about it. These are some of the most amazing businesses and ideas that we have seen in our journey around the world over the last 3 or 4 years. So I would like to congratulate all our entrepreneurs and businesses. Thank you very much indeed for all the time that you have put this together and the time that you have spent. It's been a real pleasure to see you all here this afternoon. And thank you, audience, for your participation. I'm sure that all of you have got something that you want to ask or you want to connect with these entrepreneurs. The time to do that is after I have given the results. There are 2 different sets of results that I'm going to give you this afternoon. One is for the People's Choice Award, which is the award that is given to those people who are not, so the votes that were taken by people who are not in the audience. And we've had, for the first time ever, a dead heat in the voting that has taken place outside the hall. It's a different thing. It's called the People's Choice Award. And the 2 winners for that are S. Senstone and the Wave Talk. Well done. Congratulations. You just stand there for a second. And in reverse order, the 3 that you have chosen this afternoon, in 3rd place is Enomad. In 2nd place, Moin. And I have no idea how to pronounce this. Innomobly Lab. It was impossible. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
So, ladies and gentlemen, there are your three winners. Well deserved, and I would like to thank all of you for all the work that you've done. And ladies and gentlemen, now is the time to talk to our entrepreneurs in the networking session that is about to take place. But I'm sure that everybody would like to get a photograph. Where are the People's Choice Awards? Come along, stand beside them. There we go. Can everybody be seen? There's a lot of shuffling going on over here. Good. Congratulations, everybody. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, His Royal Highness.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, His Royal Highness, and all the participants.
Where's my...
Now, there will be a networking party in the exterior garden of Yeongbingwan. Wait a second. And only Peach at Palace guests who have Peach at Palace name badges can attend the party. Please show the guard Peach at Palace badge to enter. Please move to the Yeongbingwan and enjoy your night. When exiting the hall, we would like to remind you that take all your belongings with you, including conference kit. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, please make sure to take all your belongings with you. Thank you.